Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. You're watching the ACC on ESPN. So glad you could join us. Alumni Stadium, the place to be on a Saturday afternoon. And for the first time in 3 years, the Holy War returns. BC and Notre Dame. Notre Dame showing pressure. Richard lines up in pass pro. He'll help his quarterback out. Nearly intercepted. Lonergan felt it.
Well, Tay Johnson, the true freshman free safety, number 9, you see right there on their screen, does an excellent job in zone coverage of just reading the quarterback's eyes. The quarterback, Lonergan, takes him right underneath this route.
His 22nd grab of the season. Picks up the first on 3rd and long. Carr, the hesitation. And towards the 40, corralled quickly by Will Pauling, a gain of 17. On 4th down, first big play of this one, broken up. And the linebacker eased over Omar Thornton.
Number 33, keep an eye on the left side of your screen. He's reading the quarterback's eyes. It's man coverage outside, but McGowan does a phenomenal job of pushing through the tight end.
Meeting in the Holy War in 3 years. Notre Dame and BC. Reed Harris in motion. And the handoff to Richard in a stacked box. No real estate available. Pauling in motion. Carr crossing route, a little mesh concept. Shake and bake for Pauling and a first down. And Price pretty good as well. Carr loads one up deep, and there it goes. Picked off, intercepted. Isaiah Ferris, like a center fielder, hauls it in. Was trying to spot KK Smith. There is a penalty flag down at the 30 after the 22-yard return on the interception. And a big call coming from this veteran ACC crew.
For the pass, holding, defense, number 16, 10-yard penalty, and an automatic first down.
Negates the turnover. Notre Dame gets it with an automatic first down, and for Ferris, his first pick of the season is erased.
We got to give Boston College a lot of credit. This is a tough down and distance for Notre Dame to be in. I expect Boston College to bring pressure here to force C.J. Carr into a quick decision.
Raritan went in motion. They'll set up the screen to Price, looking for blockers. Can't find them. Stopped at the 40. So on the final play of this first quarter, Notre Dame left with another 4th down opportunity. And the play clock winding down. Carr claps for it, and here we go. Off the back foot, heaves one deep, has a man, make it 2. And how about the touchdown on 4th and 6 to Malachi Fields?
Well, it's been a slow start for the Fighting Irish today, but they finally find some juice on that last drive. C.J. Carr.
Now, just the second time this season Notre Dame was held scoreless in the first quarter. The previous occasion in that loss to Miami, and the kicking woes continue. You love having those physical wideouts blocking on the edge.
Absolutely.
Lonergan loads one up, looking for the seam, sitting down and making the play. Back at the 38, intercepted.
Offensive coordinator, they're drooling over. If you can have a running back that is a true receiving threat out of the backfield, that is big time, and that's what Love does.
Play action on first down. Jordan Faison into the red zone just like that.
Saying it all game long. Boston College, once again, there is no deep middle safety. If you don't have a deep middle safety, Notre Dame is going to continue to take shots down the field and take advantage with their speedy wide receivers. I get it. If you're a couple things they need to clean up, red zone being one of them.
We saw the playoff percentages. Price a stutter step. Stood up and the ball flies out. It came out late. And now there's a rumble on the turf to try to pick it up.
In the forced fumble. If Boston College is going to pull off the massive upset today, they're going to need more plays like this. Great job by the Eagles. Lonergan when we come back. He's given so much to this program, Dylan Lonergan. He had such a hot start to the year. You got to think it's an emotional roller coaster ride for him. Unfortunately, just hasn't played great as of late. And that's why Grayson James is in the ballgame. I want to work a man-to-man matchup at the top of the screen.
James looking towards Skeet off the back foot. There's the seam and a first down. Lewis Bond into Notre Dame territory to the 35.
Heavy personnel for Boston College. Extra tight ends in the game.
14th play of the drive. A little confusion. James has it broken up at the last minute. After BC went for it on 4th and 2, analytics suggested to kick the field goal. Notre Dame gets it back. Love off the screen with a burst and a first down. Agree with the decision there to go for it on 4th and short as opposed to kicking the field. Matt, we're getting weird here in Chestnut Hill. Just a one-score game after the 2-minute timeout, but Notre Dame on the move. And C.J. Carr on first down. Wants it all again. He's got a guy. Pass is caught. Will Pauling. From one score to 2, and Notre Dame trying to seize control at the end of the half from 44 yards out.
You hit Malachi Fields on a post, you might as well go to Will Pauling and give him a shot down the field. This is just pitch and catch in the backyard for C.J. Carr. Way too easy. I understand Boston College. You want to sell out to stop the run.
Go for Dose as we go for Dose, brought to you by Dos Equis. Carr, screen, Jeremiyah Love reaching, and I don't think so.
Keeps his eyes down the field, stays calm, and delivers a strike for a first down.
BC, all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's see how aggressive the Eagles want to be. Bond, turn around, and there is the football. 12-0 score occurring after a missed PAT off the upright and a failed 2-point conversion. James, just in time, has Skeet. That's a first down in the red zone. Jaden Sneed with the pressure on first down from the 21. The pump fake by James, directing traffic and gobbled up way back in the 25. Bond motions out, one of the top receivers in BC history. Pressure, he'll float it the other way. Man-to-man coverage. There's a flag, and there's a catch for Reed Harris. It's a touchdown for BC, and the Eagles back in it here at the end of the half.
There's nothing special to the play design. This is just a basic go route outside by Reed Harris. I like the tight split to save the wide receiver some space out to the boundary. But this is just a one-on-one matchup. Who wants it more? Reed Harris does an excellent job of using all 217 pounds of his frame to work through that contact. Carr has to get this football out quickly.
He does. He has his tight end. Raritan picks up the first down, racing out. And with just enough time left, 1 second remaining in our first half. From the left hash, and Schmidt missed it. Notre Dame's kicking woes continue, and it's 12-7 at halftime.
Grayson James has created for this Boston College offense.
James has been a difference maker. He rolls out to his right, delivers it underneath to his tight end, Jeremiah Franklin, with a quality pickup. Stormy,
they need to get off the field here because right now Boston College has a lot of belief that they can hang with the number 12 team in the country.
Here comes pressure. James into the flats, wide open. Jasinski with his first grab, and the freshman rumbles out of bounds in Notre Dame territory. Bond in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep, come back the other way. Franklin's got it. Close to another BC first down. Play number 16. James going to be tracked down from behind and fortunate to hold on to the football as he was spun down by Burnham. Luca Lombardo, one of the top kickers in America, has been perfect this season. A 17-0 win by the Eagles. Love on second and short. Drive continues towards midfield.
And you need to get Love and Price going so that you can take back control the momentum.
It's the top running back room in America. Carr back to the air. Raritan turned around, found the football, and a big play for Notre Dame. Now, Tim Lewis's defense has been outstanding, stacking the box, slowing down this Notre Dame ground game. But Carr's starting to figure things out versus some of this man coverage. Malachi Fields. Pauling went in motion. Jeremiah Love searching for a crease. Finds one. Into the end zone for the Notre Dame touchdown. What a response after the 21-play drive by BC. On the field for Notre Dame after Schmidt missed from 35. And Burnett also struggled, and guess what? Unbelievable. Still a one-score affair at 18-10.
Self-inflicted wounds for this Notre Dame football team.
A consistent theme. Richard tries to bounce it outside and cannot. It was lassoed by Burnham. Fighting Irish have won their last 5 games after an 0-2 start Back-to-back losses against Miami and Texas A&M. Boston College has lost 7 games in a row this season. The pump fake, the completion, and a first down. Jaden Skeet still alive to the 42. And the drive continues for BC, a gain of 22. The ball may have popped out late. It did. They're going to allow this play to continue on, and Drake Bowen racing to the end zone. Pressure. James, little jump toss, intercepted. And Notre Dame picks it off. Adon Schuler.
And Adon Schuler makes the game-changing play the Fighting Irish desperately needed.
Matt, thank you very much. Of course, with Lenore Sellers, Shane Beamer's team feels like they'll have a chance to pull off the upset. Ole Miss has been awfully impressive. After the interception by Adon Schuler, Jeremiyah Love, full head of steam, and there he goes. Love off to the races. Will reach the end zone for the Fighting Irish touchdown and wake up the echoes.
Jeremiyah Love sets up this block. Watch how he stretches the defense, and then he allows his offensive line in the zone scheme to go to work. And really, the big fella Wagner at right tackle really seals off the defense, but it's how the running back presses the line of scrimmage. He's patient, and as soon as he sees his hole, he hits the go button, and the rest is history. Bit sloppy early, but you get the turnover, complimentary football with the touchdown right after it. That's what we expected to see.
Third down, the sack. Drake Bowen wanted a scoop and score moments ago. Australian punter out of Melbourne. You mentioned the fake. There it is. Love trying to get to the edge, the hurdle, and I don't think so. BC was ready and waiting. Got a fingertip on that pigskin across the line. James, Franklin, not the coach, but the completion. BC, third and extremely long. James, it's going to be a little longer. The sack comes in the 5th of this game for Notre Dame.
This is basically going to be a Hail Mary situation.
4th and 32. Triple coverage. And the pass broken up. Game tonight against the Gamecocks after the 44-yard punt. BC back to work. Intercepted again. Tay Johnson with a pick 6.
Question was, did his knee hit as he made the catch?
And they will say that it was.
No panic for this Notre Dame football team. You are a quality football club. You got to figure out the kicking game. You got to remember, you're coming off a bye. You didn't know what you were going to get out of a 1-7 opponent. Grind the film hard. You'll clean up the fundamentals. Stop hurting yourselves.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you.